If you didn't see my tilling tomatoes video, I'm gonna put a card up here at the top of the screen. I'm gonna set up my irrigation and put out my fabric now. And if I've got time, I'll plant some tomatoes over here tonight. I think that I probably will. I just don't know how much light I'll have. So let me show you what we got going on. Our irrigation lines are all in a complete mess. If you didn't see our video on that, here's a card on the top of the screen. All I'm gonna do right now is stretch them out from here to the other end, and I'm gonna try my best not to compact where they're at, because that's where my tomatoes will be, right there, see? Boom. So let's stretch these out. Look at there, it's working for me today. It sure wasn't working yesterday. If you didn't see our rotten tomato tiller, our rotten tomato tiller video, then you need to go check that out. Okay, so here's the first thing I got going on is my drip tape is longer than my row. We are not going to worry about that right now. I'll come back and show you how to fix that whenever we get done. What I'm worried about is my row straight. Now, if you look on the other end, just joking, you can't see it. There's this piece of metal right here. See it? I can see it down there. What I'm gonna do is kind of guess about how far off it is. And I'm gonna set my irrigation down and we're done for right now. Let's go get us another piece. If you got any twists in it, you wanna go ahead and get them out while you got it down like this. There's another one. You want to get them out because you don't want to have to take all this junk up after you get done putting it in. Right. There we go. We'll stretch that out one more time when we're through with everything to make sure that it's perfectly straight down to the end. We're just getting it untangled right now. All right. Here's our next one. I think that's our next one. Yeah, that's about right. And again, I'm gonna step off so I don't get in the middle of it and compact my soil that I just tilled up. Didn't it turn out pretty? I think it turned out really good. Got us a mess going. Catastrophe. That's a wiggle wire. And I can already tell you what's going to happen just by looking at this. Oh man, I stepped in I did exactly what I told you I didn't want to do. Well, it'll be all right. My rows ain't going to be wide enough to get my third row of tomatoes in. I can't remember exactly how many holes I cut in my landscaping fabric or weed barrier. Seems like I might have did either 100 or 200 per row last year. But we'll figure it out when we get done. We'll figure it out when we get done. All right, let's straighten our other one up while we got it. There it is. This one is just a little bit off of that on the other end. So we'll straighten it up right here. That should be pretty good. Yep, number 3 is gonna be right here. It's gonna be right where I didn't till at. So it looks like we're gonna do 2 rows of tomatoes tonight. It might be broke off. Look at here, we got a loose deal. Yep, that one's broke off. We'll just get it out of the way. Next thing we need is this bucket of tetanus right here. These are landscape pins, and we're gonna put down our irrigation at the end with these. I'm actually gonna walk on the outside so I don't walk through my dirt again. It's a beautiful evening. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm very surprised at how close we had that. So now we're gonna take and put in our stake right here, and you want this on the outside of your line. You want that on the outside of your fabric so that if you need to take it up or whatever, you can do it. Got that one in. If I was smart, I would have walked off the distance between both of them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5s and 5.5, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, that's just uncanny. Maybe I just estimated it really good. Here's our second one. Right here. And I found a rock. Try again. There we go. There it is. Let's unroll our fabric across the top of them now. Raiders! I'm gonna get me a couple pins right now and put an end down here as we start off. So here it is. I've got my drip tape irrigation just the center of this. You can actually see my holes from where I did it last year. See them? And I'm gonna put it in again. Same place. I'm not gonna poke any more holes in my drip tape than's already comes in it. I'm gonna put it down not real tight because I want that drip tape to be able to swell up. And now I'm gonna put a pin here. And I could push that with my hand, but I sure don't want it to break. And gotta be careful because you'll bend them suckers. We're gonna get one more and put right here. Speak of the devil, look at there. See that one? I guess one of us pushed it in too much and it bent it. I'm gonna put my same holes right here. Pull it up tight, push it down. And now I'm just gonna unroll this thing. I might even kick that cat for being in here. Get out of here! Get! All right, here we go. It's easy to get it off center, so just kind of do it as you go. Look back at it, and remember you're trying to not compact. Where are you gonna plant at? Where are you gonna plant at? The hole, silly, come on. I'm stretching it out as I go. And look right here. I'm just gonna roll it just to show you. If I do mess up and get it off center right there, when I'm planting, I can reach my hand under there and kindly fix it. But you really want it to get as close to perfect as you can while you're doing it, in case you got big sausage hands like me. I'm gonna move him over. When I say perfect, I mean just not in the holes. It don't matter if it's perfectly perfect underneath it, because the truth is you can have it anywhere underneath there as long as it waters your plants. Now I'm down here at the end. I'm gonna pull it to exactly where I want it at. It's pretty close. And I'm not going to cover up my control valve right there. See, it's a little on and off deal. I showed you that in the setting up irrigation video that I did. I'll put a card up here at the top of the screen. You can go back and look at it again. That's pretty close right there, folks. That's pretty close. It's as close as I'm gonna get. I'm gonna leave it like that right there. So boom, there's one row. Now what do you think we're gonna do? You would think that we'd go ahead and put our pins in, but we're not. We're gonna put our next row in so that we can get it perfect, and then we'll put our pins in. A consideration is how far apart do I want my rows. Now, of course, I've already got mine laid out because I've thought on it already, but what about you? What do you want to do? Well, how wide's your tiller? Are you gonna till between your rows? If it's outside, I'd say so. Maybe not though. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna get some straw from one of my friends that cuts straw, and I'm gonna fill my rows up with straw. Why would I do that instead of tilling? Because I've got that awesome BCS tiller. Check out this video, look at the card in the top right. Okay, why am I gonna put straw instead? Because this is a heavy clay soil, and I eventually want to get to where I can just till the top of the ground, you know, maybe an inch or two down, and not disturb my worms and everything else in the bottom, because there's so much organic matter in there. And that's what the straw is going to be. I'll probably incorporate it into the ground this fall, or maybe at the end of this crop rotation, which will be the fall, I guess. But you need to think about that before you start laying out all your fabric and stuff. And not just the middles, but look here. If you're tilling in here and you want to turn around, you don't need to put your fabric all the way to the end, because you will get it mixed up in your tiller. So you need to think about that. I know what I'm gonna do, so let's proceed. We're just gonna repeat the same process right here. Okay, I'm just gonna put my pins in on the end. I'm gonna go back every 3 foot on the sides and put pins in that landscaping fabric, just in case the wind gets up. I don't think you need it, but I'll tell you what you do need. You need to hit that subscribe button. Thank you for farming with me today. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We're gonna plant some tomatoes.